Now this one, I'm going to be real with you guys. The last one we're going to finish with a bang. I have to be honest. You guys need to stop that whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing. Like, not only is it haram. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and my sisters, Ramadan Mubarak. I hope you guys are really making the most of Ramadan. First couple of days, we were just getting into it. Alhamdulillah. You know what? I'll tell you one advice. Before we get into today's video, a little nugget. Improve on every single day. On every single day, try to do more and more. And inshallah, by the time it gets to the last 10 nights, which we know are important, inshallah, you guys will be in a good place, in a good situation for Ramadan. But today's video, I want to speak to you guys about 5 money traps. Like, things that we don't realize are actually trapping our money and affecting our money. And we live our lives, and by the time we get to like 50, 60 years old, we're like, raw, like I wish someone had told me that before. So the 5 money traps today we're going to talk about. Number 1, it's got to be the big one, a mortgage. Now you guys are going to be like, a mortgage is a money trap? And yes, no doubt, because think about it like this. If you guys want to have a house and you want to live in the house and you want to stay in that home as such, a mortgage can really trap you. And what I mean by this is you will be in that mortgage for 30 years, 25 years. You have to pay that amount every single month. And if you're living in that house, man, like if you just wanted to shut off, close doors and move sort of thing, you have to sell your house. You have to pay the money back. And let's not forget about the interest that is involved in mortgages. And by the way, we're not just talking about money traps on the avenue of financial money trap, but we know it's haram. So if something is haram, how can we have barakah in our money? So it is a trap in terms of financially, but it's also a trap because it's haram. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never put barakah in your money if you're doing something haram. We know that. So a money trap from the deen and the dunya. Hey, we're onto something right now. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like this video, share with your family and friends, and subscribe if you guys are new. I know I haven't been getting as many videos out in the last 2 weeks, but by the way, I'm back from next week. We're making the content. I've found a good balance. I'm doing my deen and dunya. Alhamdulillah, I can keep it up. So I will continue making more and more content for next week. But at number 2, we're going to go for a job. That sounds crazy. I've lost it. Abu Musa, what's wrong with you? Everything's a trap now, isn't it? But listen, hear me out. A job is a trap because what you don't realize is when you get a job, you want 20,000, 25,000. And you think, you know what? I'm happy. If I can have 50,000, I'll be over the moon. But the truth of the matter is when you're making 1,600 pounds at the age of 21, 22, that money is getting by and you may be saving a little bit. But when you earn 50,000 pounds, if you have a student loan, you're looking at 2,800 pound. 2,800 pound, which seems like a lot of money, but then when you've got a wife and you've got children, you've got a situation, you need to pay for your rent or your house, and you're thinking, raw, like, how am I going to get by? Well, trust me, this is where it comes down to actually understanding that a job can really trap you. Because if you're in that situation, you have to pay your bills, you have to pay your money, you have to look after your kids. If you can't just leave that job, you can't just pack your bags and say, I'm done, because you've got now responsibilities. So a job is good to get experience, to get initial money, to learn, but you shouldn't be in a job for 30, 40 years. That shouldn't be the goal. No matter how much money you make in a job, it's never going to be enough as such. And of course, we know time is money. If you can spend time at home, trust me, man, that is going to be more valuable than anything. So see a job as something you want to do for a few years and not for an ongoing 10, 15 years. We ain't about that life. Now, this is what a brothers, like me and you know, we got that connection. And listen, see me as your older brother. And if you guys are older, then see me as your younger brother. But car financing, like, my guys, you might need to, we need to stop doing that. Like, if we can't afford a car, we need to stop doing this car financing. You man are driving new Mercs and, oh, I'm sorry. There were some people who were getting a little bit upset maybe in the comments and saying, I need to speak proper English. So I'm going to take it back a bit and we're going to discuss things on a more humble level. I would say to my brothers and sisters is, look, you don't want to have a car finance because what you're in essence saying is, I can't really afford this car and therefore I'm going to take out a loan. I'm happy to pay more money back because I can only afford 200, 300, 400 pounds a month. I want to have this really nice lavish car, but I can't in essence afford it. And what ends up happening is over the term, over 2, 3, 4 years, you pay more money back. You're paying more money just to have something for that short time. And not only that, the 2, 3 years you have that car, man, I trust me when I say this, after 2, 3 months, you won't even like that car. You will hate it. You'll be like, I'm done with this car. In 2 years time, that same car is going to be worth half the money you actually have paid for it. So where's the investment? Like where are you being smart with your money? And this is what the channel is about. I just want you guys to make the right decisions. And by the way, I'm not coming from an avenue of, oh, I haven't been there, I haven't done. I did it. I made the mistake, and I don't want you guys to do it. Alhamdulillah, I don't make the mistake anymore. But I had a brand new Merc, and honestly speaking, like it wasn't all that. It was all right. I don't want my brothers making the same mistake, and of course, I know some sisters do as well. Number 4. Now, this is a bit of a tricky one because we don't really think about this. It's what happens when we actually get paid. Payday. Now, payday, that's like a happy time, right? That's the time where we actually are over the moon, and we got paid, we finally got money in our bank accounts, and that, I'm telling you, is one of the biggest issues, one with having a job and one with how we're dealing with our finances. Because as soon as we get paid, I want nice shoes, I want nice clothes, I want something, I want to go out. It's payday. Payday is actually like, oh, I have to spend some money. You see what ends up happening, my brothers and sisters, is if you've been paid £2,000 and if you go spend like £150, £200 on your first day, you've got 30 days, you've got 29 days to actually that money lasting you. You end up getting a ticket, you end up getting this, that, and the other. Me and you both know something always comes up where you need to spend your money. And payday is one of those days where you have to think to yourself, okay, I've got £2,000, put £500 away in savings, put £200 in investments, I've got this much left, I can spend this. Work out exactly where you're going to spend your money. If you don't do that on the first day, you're going to get paid. Trust me when I say this, man, you're going to find it really hard to save money, to make the most of your income, and to honestly make the right decisions when it comes to your finances. Now this one, I'm going to be real with you guys. The last one, we're going to finish with a bang. I have to be honest, you guys need to stop the whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing. Like, not only is it haram, but it affects your money massively. Like, let's be real, man. If you guys are going out like 3-4 times a week, you're spending like £50-60 every single time you're out. You're spending £200 nearly a week on probably just food. Like if you're going out and getting food and then dessert, you know what I mean? It builds up. And so honestly, that's a massive money trap. Having a relationship, having boyfriend, girlfriends, not only is it haram, and I'm stressing that so much, I don't want it to just be like, oh, I'm talking about the financial side. It is haram, you can't have it, but I'm talking from the avenue of how much money it can actually cost you. Like, it's the girl's birthday, it's the guy's birthday. You're expected to buy nice things, and then look, let's be honest, if you've got a boyfriend, girlfriend, you're going to enjoy Valentine's Day. And oh yeah, by the way, it's a 1-year anniversary, 6 months anniversary, or 2-week anniversary. You end up buying so many gifts and so on and so forth. And the point I will say to you guys is concentrate on yourself. Spend money in investing, spend money in, solidifying yourself, become something, become successful. Then worry about marriage, inshallah, it comes, make it halal, and inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put barakah in your money as well. Things always keep things halal, man. Like, I will say that. But honestly speaking, boyfriend, girlfriend thing, massive issue, affects your finances so much, especially in today's society where everyone's competing with each other. Like, you got a couple there, they're driving around in a nice car, and then the other couple things, oh no, I need to have a nice car, and then boom, 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 they're competing, and it's going crazy. So honestly, stay away from that. It's all a bit of a crazy thing. I will end on this. Always make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no doubt that when it comes to your financial situation, it is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that can take you out, and it is Allah that will put blessings in your money. So we end on that. Inshallah, you guys have an amazing Ramadan. Next week, we're going to put out more and more content. Like the video if you haven't already. Share with your family and friends. Subscribe to the channel. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.